Hey guys, Jack from Vital Calisthenics. Glad to be back with you after a holiday in the sun. The tan is fading fast. When we think about how to make exercises more challenging, the first thought might be to increase the reps or sets, but that's only effective to a certain point. Adding more and more volume is eventually going to result in diminishing returns. Your muscles aren't going to continually grow just because you spend more time training. In fact, you're more likely to become overtrained and regress. To make consistent, continued gains in muscle size and strength, we need to present our muscles with new stimuli. Essentially, give them new challenges to adapt to. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 ways to increase the difficulty of your calisthenics moves so you keep making gains this winter. As you know, I always stress using a full range of motion to get the best results. You know, chest to the floor in push-ups, squatting till your legs are parallel to the floor. But even if you've already got good form, you can usually increase the range of motion to make an exercise more difficult. Some ways you can do this are push-ups on books or parallettes, working up to a deeper squat, aka ass to grass, aiming to pull your chest to the bar, not just your chin in the pull-up, trying to get your feet to the bar instead of just horizontal in the leg raise, and using parallettes or rings for a deeper pike push-up. Not only will you build new muscle and strength because you're hitting different parts of the muscles, but you will also increase your mobility, making you supple and strong. Slowing down an exercise might sound like you're making it easier, but if done properly, it's quite the opposite. I remember a few years into training being pleased with myself because I hit 50 push-ups in a row. It's not until I tried slowing down my push-ups to 5 seconds down, 5 seconds up, that I realised how difficult push-ups could be. My number was instantly cut in half and my chest and triceps were on fire. Slowing down a movement makes it harder because your muscles spend more time under tension. It also promotes better form because there's no momentum involved in the movement. Another way to play with tempo is to add a 1 to 2 second pause at the most difficult part of the move, like at the bottom of the push-up, at the top of a pull-up, or the bottom of a squat. If you feel an exercise has become too easy for you, try slowing it right down for an eye-opening challenge. Just as we can slow an exercise down to make it more difficult, we can also speed them up. Plyometrics are often used by athletes because they increase speed and power. They also increase neuromuscular coordination. Plyometrics involve contracting your muscles forcefully to produce dynamic movements such as clapping push-ups, burpees, and jumping squats. Because of the high energy demand, plyometrics test your cardio as well, hence why I like to use them in high-intensity interval training workouts. Another way to increase the difficulty is to add some weight, aka weighted calisthenics. Don't worry, you're not going to have to go out and buy expensive weights. To start with, use the backpack and water bottle method. In a previous video, I covered this in more detail, but this is how I started weighted calisthenics, and it served me very well for push-ups, pull-ups, squats, dips, and a variety of other exercises. Of course, there's a limit to how big of a container you can fit in a backpack, so eventually you might want to consider some weight plates and a dip/pull-up belt. Another easy and travel-friendly way to add resistance is with bands, which are lightweight and have a myriad of uses. Lastly, you have the option to level up with a new variation of the exercise. This is the most fun, engaging part of calisthenics in my opinion. Let's say you've tried the previous tactics with standard push-ups. Well, let's try the more challenging archer push-ups. Or you progress from regular squats to pistol squats. Or perhaps you work on getting your muscle up. Not only is this going to build new muscle and strength, but it keeps your workouts interesting and keeps you motivated. And finally, acquiring that cool new skill you've wanted is so satisfying. With the other tactics we've talked about, you have a massive pool of exercises to choose from, so your training never has to be boring. If you feel like an exercise has become too easy and you want a new challenge, try one of these 5 tactics. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe if you're not already. Let me know how your training's going and what you'd like to see next in the comments. Looking for a fully customized calisthenics program? Check out my website, link in the description. Thanks for watching guys, stay vital.